Hi guys, it's Bailey 1000 here, and before we get started with today's show, I'm bringing in a good friend of mine, and he knows a lot about fishing, and he's going to tell y'all a little something.
Okay, well, I'm going to start off talking about deep diving crankbaits. Deep diving crankbaits are great for open waters. You don't want sticks or logs or... The grass is okay, but you don't want too much structure at the bottom, because when it goes down, treble hooks get stuck, and it's not good. And this color right here, this is it's called a pearl with a black stripe sparkle, and it's really good for muddy water. You see that the sparkle with the black stripe, it really imitates, some type of, not really a shad, but more like a minnow or something, just what you fish with. And it's a really good bait for deep waters. You're gonna run this about 20 to 25 feet maybe deep, and you just want to use a steady retrieve with this. And you're going to want that bill to just go into the bottom and just dig deep. It's just going to go back and forth. And it's going to hit little grass and just some rocks and stuff. And it's just going to explode. The fish love it. Alright, and then I'm going to talk about, this is a KVD red eye shad. And this is probably my favorite crankbait I have in my tackle box. It's a great shad pattern. And the way I like to retrieve it, it's a little stop and go pattern is what I like to call it. Reel it in a little bit, pop your rod up, let it sink back down, and it just goes boom, boom, and it just reel right back up. And right when you drop it, they'll just explode on and just set the hook. Now I'm going to talk about, this is a Norman crankbait, shallow wormer. It's called the Thin End if you want to buy it. It's a great bait. And you see I have a red hook at the front here, and I like the red hook because it really imitates a bleeding gill or something, and I think it works really well. And see, it's got a shallow, the shorter the nose, the shallower it runs. And this is a great crankbait. It's got a lot of action to it. As you can see, it's very thin. I mean, I love it. It's a great bait. And then finally, I'm going to talk about, this is a pearl, just like that, but with a blue stripe. It's also a bomber. Same as that, my deep diver. It's a pearl with a blue stripe, and that pattern is on a lot of rattle traps like this, and it's really good for muddy waters. It's a real shallow water. And another key about shallow diving crankbaits you want to make sure you have is, I have them on both of here, you want a square bill. The square bill gets, when it hits rocks or logs or whatever in shallow water, it goes off of it. It doesn't get stuck like hooks. It bounces off of it. And it's a reaction bite. The bass love it. And these are just great baits. Well, that's all for today. That's just Crankbait and Rattletrap 101.
Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and this is Bailey 1000. Later.